Hi everyone, Happy New Year and welcome back or welcome to my channel. I'm very excited to share my first video of 2021 and there was no better way to kick it off than with this collab that I got to be a part of that's hosted by the Something Simlish team. The Something Simlish team had this idea to do a New Year, New Me collab. So it was taking existing Sims and or their houses and giving them a new look slash renovating for the lots. And with the new looks in the renos, the goal was to try and make the changes that would be more realistic to changes that could be done in real life for the most part. So for doing the Sims, it was more focusing on the hair, the makeup, the clothes, rather than actual facial features. So with the Rasoyas, which I can get into, basically when we were asked to choose which sim or lot we wanted to do, we could do both or you could just do one or the other. So I knew I wanted to do the Sims and their house, but I knew I wanted to do an apartment because that's pretty much my favorite thing to renovate in the Sims. And I really, really love the Culpepper apartments, so that brought me to the Rasoya family. So it's Gita and, oh, I can't remember his name. Well, he's gonna come up. But for Gita, I noticed that she was a Raj. That's his name. So for Gita, I noticed she was a snob. That was one of her traits. So I kept her kind of having this, and she's a food critic as her career. And purple seemed to be her color. So I kept the purple theme, but I just gave her, I don't even know if it's qualified as the snob look, but kind of a kind of ritzy look. I felt like that suited her. For Raj, I actually cut out a lot of what my makeover was for him because I don't know why I was making him into this, like I had him in turtlenecks and like these also kind of ritzy clothes, and then I realized one of his traits was a slob, and I thought, well, in The Sims, the slob trait, like that, what I had him in didn't really suit it, so I changed it. But anyways, the bigger part of kind of the renovation I did was their actual apartment. And like I said, the focus was kind of more on to make it changes that would be quote unquote realistic for real life. So I didn't change any of the floor plan. I might have kind of cheated and moved one door because it was kind of in my way, like slightly, but I didn't change what was in what room. Um, I would say maybe it's not fully realistic because like I fully changed these bathrooms and like the kitchen. And when you're in an apartment, that's not really how it works. But we're just gonna say the landlord or the owner of this apartment, just let them have full reign of changing it. It's fine. I'm fine with it. But I didn't change the floor plan. So, yes, they got new stuff, but the furnishing, changing that to however you want, is totally realistic. So I think I accomplished the goal here. But back to the host of this Something Simlish. If you don't already follow their accounts, check the description of this video and go to their Instagram or any of their accounts really. Their Instagram is something that they post very regularly on, and I would say they're very active on everything, but I think that has a lot of kind of their core post. So they are a team of simmers that are all really, really talented, all individually. So I would definitely say follow the individuals that are on the Something Simlish team. But also, as a group, they have this account that is pretty much about just supporting the entire Sims community. And they repost other people's builds, so it's a really great way to see other creators that you maybe don't follow already, or just continuing to support ones that you do follow. And then they post a bunch of like fun and helpful tips for gameplay, for building, for casts, for pretty much everything for The Sims. But yeah, definitely check them out, and also check out the other creators in this collab, because it is the individuals that are on the Something Simlish team are part of this collab, but also other creators. Like myself, I'm in it, but yes, there are other ones as well. So definitely check out their renovations. There are two hashtags that you can look at in the gallery on on like Instagram, on Twitter, all that. It is Some Simlish NYNM, which stands for New Year, New Me, and also the hashtag Some Simlish Collab. So definitely check that out. Again, it'll be in the description, so you could check it out there. But yeah, for my renovation of the apartment, I was trying to kind of follow the traits I had of the family, probably more so the mother, Gita, rather more so than Raj, I would think, because Gita had that snob trait, and I guess I kind of clung onto that by trying to make it a little bit glamorous, but not like too expensive, because I also don't think they're like super, super rich. Um, but I do think that, the kind of glamorous look, I think it suited Gita, at least for the most part. Um, and then Raj for his bedroom, I kind of did, I tried my best to do the slob look, but a lot of the like kind of, because I didn't want to make it like dirty, like I didn't want to like put garbage in it necessarily. I just thought he was maybe, just kind of messy. But a lot of the like mess on the floor is kind of more for a teen or kids room. But I did try to kind of put clutter around and make it work. And the other thing I did, because this challenge was or not this challenge, this collab was renovating the lots, I tried to take what I could that was in their apartment, like certain items. I put it in like the household inventory, and then I try to use it still in the. It's mostly the living room, but I tried to use it in the house again because I thought that was also more realistic. That they weren't going to like completely clear out everything. They would keep some things. So some of the items I did decorate with that were already there. Um, to be honest, I might have changed the swatch on them, so I guess that's not fully realistic, but it's 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 I had the right idea. um, but yeah, I definitely did change the swatch of some things just to make it match more. But like I said, the idea was there. It's fine. Maybe they painted it. It's okay. But yeah, so both of these Sims have very high cooking skill. Raj specifically is in the culinary field, and Geeta is a food critic, so she's also a foodie kind of herself. So I tried to make the kitchen kind of like fully done. It's a nice big kitchen. It's obviously very important to them. It's a big part of their life, so I tried to do that. I also they have like this third room that was an office slash gym, so I kind of kept it an office slash fitness room, but I renovated it a little bit more to have a divider to kind of divide up that space a bit more, make the office space a bit more filled out, had more to it because Geeta is a pretty established food critic, so I feel like she would have a more full office than what she did have. But yeah, I actually really like how the apartment turned out. I want to do more apartments now, but I always want to do apartments because I really, really love doing apartments. But yeah, like I said earlier, definitely check out the other creators in this collab. Check out the Something Simlish accounts. Check out their posts. Check out the hashtag to see the posts. Ooh, this thing that I'm doing with the ending the drawer on top. Koki Creative, who most people probably do follow her, but yeah, she did this in I think it was like the Nicholas Sparks collab that we were both in. She did it in a build, and I saw it, and it stuck with me in my head for so long that I was like, oh, that is so good. Putting that like sizing down the one dresser and putting it on top because it just looks like this little like chest of drawers, which is totally realistic, I think, because I totally have that on top of my drawer. I have like a little set for like my makeup or jewelry and things, and I thought that was just genius. So I had to do it. But I've been thinking about it since that Nicholas Sparks collab, which was a hot minute ago. But yeah, anyways, thank you so much for watching. I have been, well, I was on a longer holiday break. I gave myself a longer holiday break because I had it off work. So I basically took that break off of like everything, which was really, really nice. But I'm also really happy to be back and playing Sims and making videos and things like that. And I also kind of took a bit of an extra longer break because I was trying to figure out how I want my posting schedule to work in terms of YouTube, but also like my Instagram posts, all of those things. So I have somewhat of a plan. I don't know if it's going to be immediately implemented, but I the plan that I have carved out currently is to, at least for the first few weeks of this year, to aim for just one video a week, two when I have them, which I think, to be honest, this week might be one of the weeks that I have two. But in general, it'll probably be one video a week. Actually, maybe I'll just say 1 to 2 videos a week. I don't think I'm really going to say necessarily set days yet because I don't really know. I think the first couple weeks, I'm just gonna see kind of what day my schedule happens to work out where videos come up, and then I'll make it more set just based on what seems to be working for me. So that is, I think, all for me. The video just has a couple minutes left. There'll be, it's actually finishing up because it was just an apartment. It's nothing too big, but thank you so much for watching. I hope everyone had a wonderful holiday. Happy New Year again, and I will talk to you guys in the next one.